Hello again. Welcome to class 376. Okay, we continue progressing. Yes, sir. It's a tendency we have. Como una tendencia bursátil al alza, we keep progressing better and better and better. We're getting better. To look after. Well, to look at, I'm looking at you. I'm looking for my pencil. I'm looking around the room. I'm looking around the room. I'm looking into the cup. Yeah, mirando dentro, I'm looking into the cup. But also I'm looking into the matter. Voy a investigar el asunto en cuestión. I'm going to look into the matter. In question. In cuestión, in question, the same in English and in Spanish. I'm going to look into the matter. To look into. To look over, yes, I'm looking over. Estoy comprobando tu expediente. I'm looking over your file. Escrito file. I'm looking over your file and looking around. To look through, remember, I'm looking through. I'm looking through the telescope. I'm looking at the moon. I'm looking at the moon through my special telescope. I'm looking through the telescope. And I'm looking through your file también. Mirando tu expediente, tu archivo, tu carpeta. I'm looking through. And finally, look after. Looked after is cuidar. Cuidar niños, to look after children. To look after. To take care of. Both are correct. Probably take care of is more common. 70-30. 70% take care of, 30% look after. But both are perfect. To take care of. Do you like to take care of little children? Do you like to look after little children? Richard, yes. Who looked after you when you were a little boy? My mother. My mother. My mother was a housewife and mother, a mathematician, but a housewife. And she looked after me. To look after. Okay. How many microphones did you buy last month? I didn't buy any microphones last month. And this month? Nope. I haven't bought any. I didn't buy any last month, and I haven't bought any this month. How many times, Richard, did you come here last month? Last month? I came here, let's see, I think I came here 20 times. I came 20 times last month. And this month? Well, so far, I've come, I think, 13 times. I came 20 times last month, and I've come 13 times so far this month. I came, I've come. I came, I've come. So far this month. Periodo de tiempo vigente aún. Presente perfecto. I have come. How many pencils did you break last week? I didn't break any. And this week, I haven't broken any. I didn't break any pencils last week, and I haven't broken any this week. I didn't break, I haven't broken. How many movies did you see last month? Well, on television, from start to finish, I saw 2 movies last month. I saw 2. And this month, no, I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any. I haven't seen, no he visto ningún, de principio a fin. I don't watch television very much. But if there's a good movie on TV, I'll watch it. But there usually isn't a good movie on TV, in my opinion. But last month, I think I saw 2 movies. But this month, I haven't seen any. This month, I haven't seen any. So far, I haven't seen any. I didn't see, I haven't seen. I didn't see any. I saw 2. This month, I haven't seen any. Seen any. Uso la N de seen para enlazar con la A de any. Seen any. Seen any. This month, I haven't seen any. And how many times did you play the guitar yesterday? I played the guitar only once yesterday. When did you play it? After dinner. When I finished dinner, I got up and I sat down on the piano bench to play and got the guitar. I picked it up and started playing. Yes, and I started playing. Oh, what did you play? Several simple pieces. One piece was The House of the Rising Sun, etc. So I played the guitar once. I played the guitar once yesterday. And today? No, it's very early in the morning. I haven't played the guitar yet. But how many times did you sit down on the piano bench yesterday? I sat down on the piano bench twice. Before dinner, I sat down on the piano bench to play the piano. And then after dinner, I sat down on the piano bench to play the guitar. I used the piano bench to sit down on. And today, how many times have you sat down? I haven't so far. It's too early in the morning. I haven't sat down on the piano bench so far today. I didn't sit down. I haven't sat. Or I sat down yesterday, but today I haven't sat. I haven't sat down on the piano bench. And how many times did you fly to New York last year? I didn't fly to New York last year. And this year? Nope. So far, I haven't flown to New York. I haven't flown to New York so far this year. Well, when was the last time you flew to New York? The last time I flew to New York City, was in August 2019. 2019. But since then, I haven't flown to New York. Since then, I haven't gone to New York. Since then, I haven't been to New York. Since then, I haven't visited New York City. Maybe this summer. No, I don't think so. Maybe next year. I'll fly to New York. But Richard, do you like flying to New York? Do you like New York City? Yes, I do. I like New York City. But I like many other cities as well. Okay. All right. Practice this. On page 170, 169, 168, and 167, on those 4 pages, you have irregular verbs and regular verbs. Go back and say, take any verb, to give. How many presents did you give to people last year? I gave 5 presents. And this year, I've given, or I haven't given. And practice switching from the simple past to the present perfect. Last year, this year. Yesterday, today. Last week, this week. Last month, this week. Last century, this century. How many times did you get married last century? El siglo pasado. I got married once last century. And this century, so far, I haven't gotten married because I'm not divorced. I'm not single. All right. Still with the same woman. So to get God. How many times did you fall? How many times did the stock market, the New York stock market, how many times did the market fall last month? Last month was the month of May. The market fell, let's see, the market was open 20 days. It fell 8 days and it rose 12. It fell 8 days and it rose 12 days. Last month, the New York Stock Exchange, the Dow, El Índice Dow Jones. The Dow fell 8 times and rose 12 times last month. And this month, more or less, the market has fallen, 13 working days. The market has fallen only 4 days, and it has risen 9 days. So far this month, it has fallen 4 times and risen 9 times. So the market is moving up. There are reasons for optimism. All right, Luigi Barghini, point 22, page 361. Are you ready? Listen. Luigi Barghini's son, Roberto, bueno, con acento italiano, Roberto, okay. Luigi Barghini's son, Roberto, has just finished his engineering degree at the University of Milan. Luigi is very proud of him because he graduated second in his class. It took him 6 years instead of the usual 5 to get his degree because he specialized in 2 different fields of industrial engineering, organization and robotics. It's very rare for a student to specialize in 2 different fields. In fact, it's usually not permitted. But 4 years ago, Roberto asked his father to speak to the dean of the engineering school at the university to get permission. Luigi thought his son was a little crazy to want to study 2 different areas of engineering, but he helped his son get permission to do what he wanted. The dean of the School of Engineering, or the dean of the engineering school, knew Luigi quite well. 30 years before, he had been 1 year ahead of him at the same university. They hadn't been close friends at that time, but since then, Luigi had asked his old schoolmate to send him the best young engineers graduating from the University of Milan. Thanks to some of these engineers, Luigi's company had become the 2nd largest car seat manufacturer in Europe. Now, Luigi has to make a decision about Roberto, who just turned 24. Roberto would like to work as a consultant in organization and computer integrated systems. Okay? However, Luigi thinks he should work in the family company with his father and sister. Roberto has already received an offer to work for Accenture, a large American company with offices in Milan. And he's tempted to take the job. He thinks that his sister Anna is perfectly capable of running the family business with Luigi's help. And besides, he doesn't see much challenge. He doesn't see much challenge in working in a car seat factory, even if it's the 2nd largest in Europe. But aquí dice the 2nd biggest in Europe. Luigi thinks that with Anna and Roberto, the company could easily become the #1 supplier of car seats in Europe. Wow. This is a long episode. Here you have Luigi and his son, Roberto. Es invierno, eh? Roberto's wearing a coat. Now, as you can see, we're progressing with English. And now, the episodes are normal English, challenging English. Let's go point by point. Luigi Barghini's son, Roberto, has just finished his engineering degree at the University of Milan. Has just finished. Acaba de terminar. O sea, ha justo terminado. Así lo decimos en inglés. Luigi Barghini's son, Roberto, has just finished his engineering degree. Degree es titulación universitaria. Bueno, titulación. Puede ser titulación del ciclo secundario. High school degree. Baccalaureate degree. Bachillerato. Baccalaureate degree. High school degree. Secondary school degree. To get a degree es licenciarse con titulación universitaria o secundaria. To get a degree. So Roberto has just finished. Roberto has just finished, acaba de terminar, ha justo acabado, acaba de terminar, has just finished his engineering degree. Ingeniería. Engineering. An engineer is very important. Engineers are very important. Without engineers, I would be teaching English in a cave. Yes. Sin los ingenieros, estaríamos escribiendo poesía en las cuevas. Without engineers. They're the most important for our material life, for the lights, the air conditioning, the heating, yes, the table, yes, the microphone, this watch, even the pencils. Without engineers, engineers are the most important figures in the world after teachers, porque son los profesores los que creen los ingenieros. Normally, engineering teachers. So, Roberto, Luigi's son, Roberto, has just finished his engineering degree. Degree también son grados centígrados, etc. 20 degrees, etc. Y también grados geométricos. Degrees. All right. He has just finished his university degree, or his engineering degree, at the University of Milan. También puede ser in. Mejor at, pero in está bien. At the University of Milan me gusta más. Luigi is very proud of him. Luigi is very proud. Proud es orgulloso. Proud también es soberbio, ojo. Ser orgulloso, estar orgulloso. Luigi está muy orgulloso, claro, normal. Luigi is very proud. En este caso es orgullo bueno, orgullo malo que tiende hacia la soberbia. Yes. Luigi is very proud. Luigi's very proud of him. Why? Because he graduated second in his class. He graduated second in his class. Se graduó segundo de su promoción. He wasn't first. But second is good, eh? A veces mejor, all right? Second, class. The word class has several meanings. La clase, this is an English class. Class también es distinción y clase. Tiene clase y distinción. Un toque de distinción is a touch of class. Class también es promoción. La promoción del 72. The class of 72. Many times in American movies sobre los estudiantes, esas películas locas de estudiantes universitarios americanos. Class of 45, class of 81. It's promoción. Yes. Class, graduating class. Clase, graduante decimos. Graduating class. I'm from the class of 1970 in secondary school and the class of 1974 at university. University of Texas. Class of 74. Okay. And our good friend Roberto Barghini has just graduated second in his class. Second in his class. La D de second, apenas la digo o ni la digo. Second in his class. Luigi, the father, is very proud of Roberto because he graduated second in his class. Second in his class. Second in his class. Second in his class. Puedo poner la D, pero cuando hablo yo no. Second in his class. It took him 6 years instead of the usual 5. So in Milan, it's 5 years. Probably now it's 4, like in Spain. But it took Roberto 6 years instead of the usual 5. It took me 4 years and 1 summer to finish. But it took Roberto 6 years. Tardó 6 años el chico en completar sus estudios de ingeniería en lugar de los habituales 5, instead of the usual 5 years. It took him 6 years instead of the usual 5 to get his degree. Obtener la titulación universitaria, la licenciatura. Solemos usar el verbo to get your degree. It took him 6 years instead of the usual 5 to get his degree, to get my degree, to get your degree, to get her degree, to get his degree. Why? Because he especializó, o sea, se especializó. En inglés no es reflexivo. He specialized in 2 different fields of engineering: organization and robotics. Organización y robótica. Robotics. Very interesting, eh? Yes. But why did it take him 6 years instead of the usual 5? Because he specialized in 2 different fields. 2 diferentes campos. Field como un campo de maíz. A cornfield. A wheat field, campo de trigo. 2 different a cotton field, campo de algodón. He specialized in 2 different fields of engineering. 2 different fields of engineering. La F de of suena como V inglesa. Of engineering. Fields of engineering. Fields of dreams. Fields of love. Fields of engineering. Organization and robotics. It's very rare. También se dice en inglés raro. Rare. Rare, escrito rare, que también significa carne poco hecha. ¿Eh? Rare. ¿Cómo quiere el filete? Rare, por favor. Poco hecho, por favor. Rare. But rare también es raro, poco usual. It's very rare. It's very strange. Unusual. It's very unusual. Se usa mucho inusitado. Unusual. It's very rare for a student to specialize in 2 different fields. In fact, it's usually not permitted. It's usually, je suis, je sais, it's usually, yo quiero, it's usually, pronunciación, como los argentinos con sus, usually. It's usually not permitted. Esto de especializarse en 2 campos. It's usually not permitted, but 4 years ago, Roberto asked his father to speak to the dean of the School of Engineering. The dean, escrito dean. Dean es el decano. O probablemente se diría aquí el vicerrector. No sé. No, el decano de la escuela de la Facultad de Ingeniería. También se dice vicerrector, but I think in Spain, rector is the administrative boss, the big boss, and I think rectores are in the management of the university, but not specific schools. In American English, we say school for Facultad de Ingeniería, Facultad de Filosofía y Letras, the School of Engineering, the School of Humanities, etc., or the engineering school. The dean, decano. Decano. So, it's usually not permitted to study two different fields of engineering simultaneously, at the same time, simultaneously. But Roberto asked 4 years ago, hace tiempo, Roberto asked his father, fíjate cómo pronunció asked. Roberto asked his father, asked his father to speak to the dean of the engineering school at the university to get permission. Okay. To get permission. Obtener el permiso. To get permission. Yeah. Luigi thought his son was crazy. He says, "You're crazy." Yes. Il mio figlio está loco. He's a little crazy to want to study two different fields of engineering, but he helped him. And I'll tell you more tomorrow.